Nick Walters here at the coaching school in Houston, Texas. Here with me is Doug Warren, head coach of the Wimberley Texans. Coach, how does the team look this year?
Well, on paper we got a chance to be pretty good. Have a lot of kids that are returning from last couple of years have been on our varsity. Just like anybody at this time, we have question marks, but I like our chances. The kids have worked hard throughout the spring and into the summer, and I think we're ready to go.
What's the mindset of this team going into this season?
Well, the mindset of this group that we have is, the last 3 years we've made it to the third round of the playoffs and haven't gone any further than that. And the mindset of this group is, hey, we're busting down that door. We're going further than that. We're tired of that. We want to play into December. And this group right here, I think they really feel like they have a chance to play for it all in December at Cowboy Stadium, and so that's what we're going to go with.
Tell me more about this team itself, the key players, and what do you think about it?
Man, there's been a big core group that's been with us since sophomore year. I think when you look at these guys, number one, you're going to look at our quarterback, JoJo Weeks. He's settled in last year as our starter and threw for over 2,000 yards and really had a great season and just continued to get better as the year went on. Ian Burnett will anchor our offensive line as a big-time offensive tackle that plays for us. He's been starting since he was a freshman. And so, you look to that guy. There's several others. So you look at a kid named Matt Mitchell. Matt will play all over the field for us. He'll play some linebacker, drop back into coverage a little bit. He'll be a tight end for us. He can play in the slot. He can also be an H-back for us. Such a big weapon for us. And the list goes on. You look at Thomas Carruthers, going to be a great running back for us. Gavin Martinez, our top returning receiver, is back. Wyatt Mann, who plays on that side too, and is punter for us. So really just have a lot of kids that have contributed in the past years, and they're ready for their senior year.
What's your outlook like looking at this district schedule?
Well, the district is always very competitive. I think you got to start with the Navarro Panthers up there. They've been the district champs the last few years, and it runs through them right now. And that's something that's our goals. We want to be the district champs, so we got to get that away from them. Those guys do such a great job over there coaching the game of football, and so I think you look at those guys and they'll be tough. From there. All right, Lano's got some great young kids, and they're going to be awful good too. And then some up-and-coming teams in Bandera and Hondo. So, it's a battle every week. You better be prepared when you get out there, and you better be with it, or you'll get bit each time. But I like our chances. I think our kids will be prepared. We have a really tough pre-district schedule, and hopefully that'll prepare us for those big-time battles down the road.
What adjustments would you say your team has made to be able to make that leap and capture the district title?
Well, one thing I think is maturity. You learn from your mistakes. Like I said, there was a huge core of this group that's been with us since they were sophomores and struggled through some tough times when they were young. And so I think they've learned from that, know what it takes as far as work ethic and the commitment, those types of things to get us over that hump.
What are the storylines fans should know about going to this season?
Storylines, man, that's a good question. You kind of stumped me for a second, but you know what? The thing about the Wimberley Texans is these kids. I think our top storyline is that they want to play into December, and these kids are going to make that a huge goal of theirs, and they put in a lot of work, and they believe in that. They've done such a great job of representing our program. And carrying on that tradition that we've laid down. And so I think, they'll do a good job of that.
Thank you for your time, Coach, and good luck this season.
Appreciate it.
From Houston, I'm Nick Walters.
LoneStarGridiron.com. Access the complete history of Texas high school football, over 100 years of information, win-loss records, coaching histories, individual stats, records, and more. Lone Star Gridiron, the authority on Texas high school football.